I would like you to identify the international agencies which are available for India as options to meet its fiscal deficit by borrowing. The external agencies, and if you are rating some of them as higher, you have to give me the reason why you're keeping them as better options for India. When VCP games, video cassette players came in the 80s, cinemas had to re-evolve themselves. Now, when this OTTs have come, the channels need to reposition themselves. There's a lot of things are happening in a different manner. What is your view? In which direction this is likely to evolve, and how would it actually shape in times to come? I would like to have your views on this. Emergence of social media in the recent time has been a big factor in the kind of ensuring the democratic credential of a particular country. How do you think that rise of social media is going to have bearing on the true democratic credentials of a particular country? We hear a lot about bad banks. How these bad banks are likely to attend to the problem of stressed assets that we have had in our country. We also got asset reconstruction companies. Are they going to be any more different? What are the special features of Mission Indradhanush 3.0 and how it is different from its earlier versions. Condition of urban poor is far worse than the condition of rural poor. Urban unemployment has been a major point of concern that is associated with urban poverty. What are the government initiatives that has gone in the direction of attending to the urban unemployment problem? Niti Aayog has been in existence for some time. I would like you to ask two things here. One, you tell me how it has performed as compared to the Planning Commission, erstwhile Planning Commission. And second, if I need to ask you identify one major accomplishment of Niti Aayog, what is that going to be in your top of your mind?
India is the largest country in SAARC, but SAARC has not been performing all that well. Can India do anything to give a boost to SAARC?
In this competitive world, Philippines government has shown interest in purchasing the BrahMos missile from India. What are the probable reason behind this?
Why FCRA is so much in news these days? I would like you to identify its legitimacy in the present situation and how it can be used to ensure that India's sovereignty is not being affected by the financial muscles of other countries. We hear a lot about bad banks. How these bad banks are likely to attend to the problem of stressed assets that we have had in our country. We also got asset reconstruction companies. Are they going to be any more different? Financial literacy has been very poor in our country. Phishing has come along with the electronic medium that we have been using for banking transactions. What kind of campaign you think that is required in our country which ensures that phishing and lots of people who are vulnerable, they are protected? India is a federation sui generis. We always talk about it. How do you think the current development in the country is going to have bearing on cooperative federalism, particularly from the perspective of demand by the states from the center to meet its post COVID recovery? Do you think that asymmetrical federalism is going to have bearing on the nature of the demand which is being met and then supplied by the union is concerned? Blue economy is gaining grounds with the passage of time. They're both biotic and abiotic resources that one can look forward to as part of blue economy. I would like you to identify for me three major constituents of the abiotic nature as contributor of blue economy of India. And I would also like you to highlight their potentials that you have for the times to come.